Imagine yourself being in shape, being disciplined. Imagine yourself being able to say no when people come around you and asking you to do things that you don't really want to do. Imagine you being confident and when you walk in a room, you command attention without saying a word. Imagine you living the life exactly how you see you living your life and not being pressured by society's standard of living. You see, most people don't quite understand yet that the world we live in is a reflection of our most inner thoughts, right? Most of the time, people are not living their true life because they have so many voices, they have so many ideas inside of their head that doesn't belong to them, right? You can take an overweight person, for instance. If you look at the people around them, they are either enabling them or encouraging them to stay fat. Because after all, if they love you, they'll take you as you are. But that's bullshit. That's bullshit, right? Whenever I was skinny, I didn't feel good about myself. I thought I did, but then I started to imagine how would life be like if I was to get jacked, if I was to have pecs, right? That way my wife can lay her head on my pec, right? Grow some biceps, grow my legs. How would I feel? How would I walk? How would I talk? How confident would I be? How would my self-esteem be? Okay? Now, over time, those thoughts kept coming back into my head and I started imagining my life being different. I started imagining my life being jacked. How would it be for me to be disciplined, right? To stick to certain foods for a certain amount of time, okay? And having those junk processed foods whenever I felt it was right. Like, how would it feel to be disciplined? You see, most times people don't live the life they want because they don't see themselves with whatever it is that they want to do. They are relying on other people's way of life to become their life. And that's you setting yourself up for failure. Okay? Even if you're skinny fat, right? You're skinny, but you have like a beer belly, or you have like a muffin top where you're putting your pants on and your belly is falling over your belt. Imagine you changing your mind, picking up better habits, letting go of vices that's weighing you down. Imagine that. Imagine that here. Imagine that here. You see, it took me quite some time to understand that the reason why I was waking up on the wrong side of the bed most of the time, the reason why my life was just a shit show was because my most inner thoughts was of shit. And so what you possess is what the world reflect. Why you think if you have a thought for the day, right? And someone comes along and kind of reflects how you were feeling earlier that day. That's because the world is showing you that what you possess is what you get. All right? Now, sometimes you can possess positivity and come across someone who may be negative, but you can overcome that situation because you're not going to be affected by their view of the world for that particular time. Start imagining your life better. Start imagining you doing the things that you want to do. Imagine that. They used to tell us that our imagination is what we should use to create the life we want. But when we become adults, We lose sight of that because everyone around you is giving you information, right? They're giving you opinions on life. And that goes for everything. That goes for everything. But you guys have the power within to create the life you want to live the life you want to live. How you want to do it, how you see it, what you want to be, what you want to have, and what you want to do is all up to you to create what it is you want in your life. And the only way you can get there is by imagining. Remember, we don't get in life what we don't see. So if you're getting something in life, that's because inside of you, you feel that way or you're seeing yourself a certain way. And so the world is going to reflect that. So imagine waking up in the morning, not touching your phone, not getting on social media, but imagine you setting your day up the right way. Acknowledging those positive thoughts, right? Doing things that's going to get you into a positive state of mind, like writing things down you're grateful for, reflecting on times in your life that you overcame, right? Reading, exercising. Now, I'm not telling you to go to the gym and lift heavy weights, but why not? Why not do it? Why not do it? Because that's going to allow you to get the hard things out of the way first for the day. And whenever somebody comes with bullshit in your way, you're going to be able to go around that, over that, or through that. Because you already did the hard things for the day, and that was conquering yourself. Conquering yourself is one of the most difficult things to do. And that's why the world now is going to shit. That's why we're dependent on the government, because we're not conquering and mastering ourselves. So it's time for you to use your imagination and imagining you living the life you want to live. Let's get it.